Check, check, check. All right.
Check, check.
Hey, Josephine, how you doing this morning?
Fine. Last week, I tuned in at 11:02 and I couldn't get in.
Huh.
I wonder if there's some kind of rule if you must be in at 11 o'clock or you.
No, yeah, there shouldn't be. Yeah, so
I tried for 10 minutes and then, of course, the guy Cameron couldn't let me in because he was halfway in the meeting. I said, what is this?
yeah.
We do not discriminate here. Hi, Eco.
Hi, Josephine. How are you?
And you?
I'm good. Good to hear you.
Here, you weren't on this morning at 9, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, we missed you.
Yeah, Eco, good to see you.
Likewise, Zach. How are you?
Good to hear you, I should say.
This is a team meeting, right?
Yeah, they got 60 seconds left.
Nice. Okay.
Tiffany. She's our fierce leader.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
Ed.
Good morning.
Tiffany, for such a
Morning.
smallish person, you have the loudest feet when you walk. Stomping in there.
Depends on what shoes
Right.
I'm.
What do you got on today? You got some boots on?
Yeah, I have boots on today. But if I'm wearing sandals or anything, you can't see me coming.
Well, yeah, I bet. You're wearing rubber sole sandals of some sort.
In my sneakers.
Bigfoot. What else is who's new? Oh, you, Ed, and I are sporting black today. It's got a pop of light blue in there. Tim's.
Green. It's
True.
a forest green.
Is that green?
Patty's.
Yeah. It's reading it as black. All right. I'm just floating it out there. Get some new glasses, Tim? No?
No, these are just the same readers. You like these though. You've mentioned it before.
There you go. I'm pretty consistent.
Yes, you are. You're not BSing. You like it.
No. That I am not. Oh man, I've been cold for several days. Like
It's been cold out.
cold. Like not just like
Yeah.
LA cold. I think it's been like real cold, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
at night,
Like in the 40s, man.
ooh, shoosh.
Yeah, when I get on the bike, it is freezing, dude.
Where is it freezing?
So,
You were
when I go out and I ride the bike in the morning.
Oh yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah, when I ride the bike in the morning, I got all kinds of crap
You're
on.
wearing gloves.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Happy St. Patty's Day there, Rob. Oh,
Oh, no, it's too cute.
Hey, I don't know how much fun the dog's having, but we're having fun. I grew up in a very, very Irish area. Well, in South Philadelphia, there are pockets of ethnicities like Chicago and such. And the pocket I grew up in was like I was in a transitional neighborhood, and I was a transitional kid. My mother was Italian and my father was Lithuanian, and what we thought to be Irish because that's what we were told. Turns out after 23 and me's and all of that, and ancestry.com, that Irish was actually Welsh, not even Scottish. But I mean, it's semantics. Everybody got kind of jumbled up there on the big aisle, right?
Exactly.
But we stay. I guess my point is, it was St. Patty's Day was a big holiday where I grew up, right?
Oh, yeah. Same.
How about on the island, Tim?
Staten Island? Yeah, sure. There was the, New York St. Patrick's Day parade down
Was
in the
it
city.
Oktoberfest or St. Patty's Day?
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day, yeah. Yeah.
So, were a lot of Germans on the island, or is that my imagination?
A lot of Germans. Yeah, I had a great grandfather, I guess, who was like a brewmeister. He had the big mustache, and he had a big brewery back there.
The Kaiser helmet, the whole nine
No,
yards.
he didn't have the yeah. No, he didn't have the Kaiser helmet. But yeah, a lot of Germans, a lot of Irish. But yeah, like I said, Staten Island has its own St. Patty's Day parade. There's the one in the
It's
city.
in addition
In addition to the
to
Manhattan
the
one.
New York.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
With the big mass at St. Patrick's Cathedral.
Cathedral, yeah. But
Right.
the island was full of cops and firemen, and a lot of them were Irish.
It was the vocation of choice. That or a priest. You're going to become a fireman, a policeman, or a
And
priest.
teacher, you worked for the city. Fireman, teacher, cop,
Yeah.
garbage man, all those jobs. Or
that's,
construction, or you build houses for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. That I understand all of those jobs. They were all part of my growing up.
Exactly.
All right. Well, any words of wisdom on St. Patty's Day, other than St. Patty was Italian?
Well, just little known fact is, or maybe it's not little known, but St. Patty's Day is, green traditionally. But I'm Protestant Irish, and that's orange.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. They fought a little war about that.
Oh yeah, I vaguely
Protestants and
remember that
Catholics.
through,
You ever hear about that? Yeah.
Through about 50 years or so.
Yeah, something like that. They used to blow each other up.
Yeah, exactly. Casually.
And it was not only about the color.
No, it wasn't. Episcopalian is C of E, right?
That's Nancy. Yeah, that's
Church of England, though.
I think it is Church of England. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, enough of Tim and I reminiscing. Let's get the party started. And I know it's first. Cameron will get that up in a second, but tell me something good, right? Isn't that
I'll
where we
start.
start today, Kim?
I'll start. Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
give it here, Tim.
got vaccinated yesterday.
Say it one more time. What'd you do? You got vaccinated.
Got vaccinated yesterday. Yeah,
Woohoo!
I know.
Overages. You waited in line, right?
Wait, yeah, no, you know what? It's the place Pete had gotten his vaccine at.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really about over whatever it is. I mean, people line up for the extra, and then people line up with appointments. And then throughout the day, they just, they take people in. And they just go through the line. And first it's like, 65 and older. I'll put the address in the chat.
Thanks.
It's down by USC. But
It's
yeah,
a
I mean,
clinic.
some friends of ours. Yeah, it's a health center.
Also, yeah.
They call it a health center. But anyway, some friends of mine got there at like 9:30 in the morning, and they, bing, in, got it, and home. I waited about, I can tell you exactly. I put on the timer from the time I got in the line. Exactly, from the time I got in the line to the shot in my arm was 1 hour and 45 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not bad at all.
You have an
Yeah.
appointment?
I had no appointment. No, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying. I
okay.
had no appointment. I just showed up and got on the line.
That's what I'm doing then.
Yeah, no, it's great because I know people that have been running around town trying to get, waiting at CVS or something like that, and it doesn't happen. but I'll
I
pull
got
up
it at
the,
CVS last Friday.
Thank
Friday
you.
at 5:30. I got it at CVS.
and you got it. Good for you.
Yeah, the one on Pico near us, Pico and Fairfax.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay.
one shot, one and done, Johnson and Johnson.
Well, excellent. And the funny thing with this, which I didn't know, we had a choice. They asked you, do you want the Moderna or do you want the Pfizer? And if you were like, heading out of town or something like this, they were going, we actually have a little Johnson and Johnson here if you really need to get one shot and get out. And so you could have asked for that. But anyway, my whole lifeboat theory is I got the Moderna, Nancy got the Pfizer. If one of them's bad and one of us is going to go, there'll be someone to survive.
Yeah.
Real high-minded of you, Tim.
Thank you. My money's on me.
Oh, yeah, that's all. There's
All right, I'll put-
I love more than my wife. Me.
No indifference to you.
That's great news, Tim. Anybody else want to share something good? Please. No, no.
Nothing.
Okay, be that way. All right, let's
I'll say something.
get in there, Tim.
My son plays South Bay Pony League baseball, and this past weekend, all the kids played real games of baseball for the first time in over a year, and that is pretty awesome. It's funny, none of us like the parents were on the stands, and I think we all were like looking around at each other like, oh my God, this is like as soon as they hit the field, we were all like looking at each other like, wow, man, this is so cool. I don't even think the kids realized as much as we did just how much we appreciated having something go back to normal again. It was very, very cool. It was very, very neat thing.
Well, I mean, you think they would, your son is how old? 8 years old?
He's 8, and I'm not, I didn't want to get into this, but he did pitch a perfect inning and had 4 RBIs. So I'm not saying like that's part of why I was so excited. But I mean, since you like pull my arm and I drag it out,
And
I will cough that up.
I definitely encourage it. And on top of it, Tim will love this. He's playing with kids a little like a year older than him, right?
He's playing with, he's like the youngest in a team that spans 2 years old. So.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, and from their perspective, here's an 8-year-old. That's like, he spent one of his 8 years. That's what is that? One of his 8 years. That's about 15% of his life in quarantine, right?
That's crazy. Yeah, now you mentioned it. Yeah.
It's kind of kooky.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
So we'll see how that plays out for all of them, right? It's all been I like to think that we grow from challenges and our children will, take this experience and, as challenging as, I mean, I hold myself very, very lucky that while, my girls are absolutely finding it challenging, that they're being able to manage it, right?
Yeah.
And some kids just, I don't, whether they don't have the right support system or they're, or they're just, they're just wired that way. They're just having like a really, really, really hard time with it. And I feel really bad for them. And I totally, my heart goes out to all of them because it's just, it's that 1 year is, 1/60th of my life, right? It's not, or 1/50th of my life. It's not 15% of my life, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah. All right. What else? Anybody else before I move on? All right, let's go. Come on, Cam. All right, we got some happenings this week. I know what the first one is. Ready for it?
Yeah, it's good morning, chicken. It's a good way to start your morning. If you're not in a great place, it'll pick you up. I was in a bad mood this morning from some stuff that happened. And, the group rallies around, and so I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to get to start my day every day with a group of people. It's a lot of fun. We start with some gratitude. We talk about a topic of the day, and then we wrap it up with some intentions of what you want to do for the day. wraps up in a half hour, and we'd love, the more the merrier, so we'd love to see you on there.
Yep, agreed. Come on. Never too late to jump in. Transitioning right into Ed's coaching corner, I believe.
So I got a couple of things for Coaching Corner today. I will tell you that Quantum Leap is happening tomorrow. Hopefully you guys got all the memo and stuff. There's a bunch of us who I know are going. I know, well, maybe raise your hand if you're going. I know I'll be there. Joey's going to be there. Rob, Star, I think Tracy's going. So I've never been. I've heard wonder. It's one of the few things I've never been that in the KW world that I've never been to. So I've kept wanting to go, and I kept not being able to, and I'm excited to go. It's not so much about real estate as it is life in general, and where are you at and where do you want to go. Joe, you know more than I do. Would you want to?
Yes,
add
it's personal. A lot of the one thing came out of Quantum Leap. It's Gary's kind of personal growth program. He teaches it, or he taught it every year at family reunion before he jumped into the CEO position again. That was his one contribution. He would teach like this 3-hour, 4-hour condensed version of Quantum Leap, and I've taken it several times. And I've actually, the first time I took it was when Gary was road showing it, right? This was probably 15, 16 years ago. And Gary was just traveling around the country doing Quantum Leap. I think it was after 2008, after the downturn. It's just a really compelling kind of linear look at your life, and then overlaying a bunch of purposeful systems into your life. It's really good. And Gene Rivers is teaching it. I think it's, what is it, $25, $26?
Something like that, yeah.
It's, for me, it's worth it just to have it in the it's worth $25 for me just to have it in the background while I work during the day, right? I think it's really a brilliant and Rob, Tracy, and I are committed to. They have a Quantum Leap for young adults that you can become a trainer in, and I think Rob, Tracy, and I are committed to becoming trainers for young adults. So I think it's a great program for high schoolers and college age students to really look at the possibilities in life. It's about taking away limiting beliefs and kind of venturing into unknown territories with a plan, with intention, being purposeful. So I think it's I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to have these two keep me accountable to doing it. I've been wanting to do it for the last 5 or 6 years to take. This isn't the take the class. This isn't the teaching of the class. I'm sorry. Let me try that again. This isn't the instructor's class. This is the actual Quantum Leap for adults, right? Yes, Tim.
When is it? And is there a link or something?
It's been in the daily it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Cameron will send it out or put it in
Okay.
the I'm sure Ed will have it in the chat in about 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I can see that look on it.
You know me too well, Chief.
Yeah, I can see the look.
Absolutely.
The way he's engaging his screen tells me that he's in inquiry.
Well, I have to be quick because Rob Marin is probably racing me to it. And see, now I'm talking, so Rob's going to beat me to it probably.
I don't know how Rob does that. He's really a little
He's
too
quick. Yeah,
he's pretty quick on those keys.
But I did have a second quick thing, and that is that I wanted to introduce a bunch of people that are new to coaching and also new to the office as well. Jeanette Gutierrez is joining coaching along with Emil Turi, who's they're forming a team, so that's pretty cool. They signed up for coaching with me. And then Ken Washington, new to our office, new to coaching. I think he might be on this call. If he is, Ken, you want to say hi?
Raise your hand, Ken.
And then I guess he's not here. Lastly, and these guys have actually been with me for a month or so. The Gill Bramlett group, which is Eileen Gill, Incher Bramlett, and Doncher Bramlett, a bunch of up and coming rock stars.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I see Doncher's name there on the call. You guys want to introduce yourself at all if you're there?
I see Doncher on there.
Well, there you go. Anyways, it's great to see the coaching program growing, and just great to have more people. And I'm sure we'll be seeing them around on all sorts of events.
Oh, yeah. Great. Thanks, Ed. All right. Next, we have Ayers Doncher. And Howie we'll skip over because we know he's not here. All right. Upcoming classes this week. Bum, bum. All right, there you go. Gene Rivers, Quantum Leap, KW University. Gene's been in the, Ed, we'll let Ed talk about Gene because Ed has a little man crush on him. So we'll let you pump Gene up.
Dude, Gene is like, he's a baller, man. I really look up to him. He's when you find those people in the industry that you're always like, oh, if I were in production right now, like I really admire what he's done. He got knocked around after a hurt. So he has a big business in North Florida, and they got knocked out really bad during a hurricane. His business did. His business got wiped out, and they were in a very big financial hole. And when he taught the ALC clinic a couple of years ago, he talked about how he went from that being like, I think it was like hundreds of thousands of dollars in the hole, to owning 10 businesses and properties all over the place. I mean, just a total rock star. And now he gives back. I mean, he has one of those true 7th level businesses, and just a really, really inspiring guy and an inspiring story. And so there you go. There's why I think of him so much.
Excellent. You contained yourself today. All right. Next we have Howie's going to be teaching a tech refresher class tomorrow, right? That's the 18th, 11:30 to 12:45. That's excellent, right? KW Concierge, Isla will be teaching a class on Friday, 11 a.m. to 12:30.
Go to that. It's gonna be awesome. That's the one about how do you get your clients to be able to pay cash even if they don't have it.
That too. And that's not just all they offer.
Yeah, they offer several things that are tools you want to have in your toolbox that are available to us.
Absolutely.
It's a very big value add that is a differentiating factor between us and other brokerages. So
Yeah.
Definitely go to that.
Look how cute they all are. Andy's at the doctor and can't jump on today, but she's healing. I'll give you give you an update on Andy. Let's see, cancel Andy. She's still sore, and but the fog comes and goes instead of is a constant. Is what she told me. But she's at the doctor's. Raha, do you want to jump in? Or Andy, Raha, Ven.
Hey guys, how
There
are you?
go.
Hey Joey.
How you doing today, buddy?
Good, very good, really well. Just checking in again. Just want to say hi. I'm the title guy in this office, as you guys know, and I think I should need to be doing a class here pretty soon. So let me reach out to Cameron. I'm probably gonna do a class on farming, but also how to investigate and find, people that own LLCs and whatnot, to kind of get to the bottom of who's trying to hide, if you will, to kind of reach out to them if there's something going on. The market, as you guys know, is still on fire. I mean, every day I use Redfin to kind of track the activity in certain areas, and we're definitely having more going to escrows than we have listings. And on top of that, if you can believe it, we're getting a lot of more price increases too. It's out of control. So with that said, anybody you guys know that has, have owned property or is considering selling, this is a time to speak with them. I don't care what they're saying about the rates, people are still buying. So it's still a great opportunity.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's about all our, like family member vendors, Van and Raha and Andy, they're in the same position we are, right? I mean, just realize they want to earn your business before you have a need, right? So don't forget that they're part of your team to use as a resource to get business as well as process business, okay? Whether it's being, pre-qualifying somebody or getting a net sheet from escrow or then pulling up information about title and how to connect with people. They're here to earn the business. Give them the opportunity to earn your business, right? So
Absolutely. Yeah.
there's my big push there. All right.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Oh, agent happenings, everything coming at you. Birthdays, April Bella, today. I believe Kenneth Washington shared, new and seasoned agents sharing a birthday there. Alfredo Pascal, Dragon is coming up tomorrow also. Bella or Bea is on Friday. Ashley, Justin Swaby, Kayvon and Eddie Crifter all this week. Did I say the all right. Let's see. We got some closed escrows. Red Real Estate on Manchester, Paul U. Oh, hold on. You're going too far. I didn't get through that first one. There you go. Pete Bonacore, Angela and Christy Lindgren, David Lubell, Christy. What are you doing? Bates Hennington, who's messing with me? Anna Lee and Tim Paulson. Congratulations to you all for those closed escrows. And next we have another. New escrows. Dayonger, Joseph Lee, congratulations, Joseph. Paul Yu, Tiffany Park, Hayok Shaw.
Hi, Kevin.
Gina.
My name's Andrea Day. I'm calling with the FBA. How are you? I'm good.
Andrea.
I have your file in front of me and
Doing
some
great,
issues that
Andrea.
have come up.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble with because there's some
How
documents
are
that
you?
were sent over.
How's it
One
going?
was a receipt to a client. We don't accept receipts to clients. They have to be to the company. And also it was
Cameron,
The
can
host can probably be
for
the
2018.
Hey, Cam.
Just ran
The
away.
other issue is
Oh,
you
Oh,
sent
God.
in a
You should
certificate
Andrea.
of liability insurance,
We
and
don't
Muted
it
want-
says
girl.
insurer Kevin, but your DBA is Rutherford DJ's
don't want
LLC, and you're applying under
Well, let's see how she does on the
Rutherford
call
DJ's of
then.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, right.
So as an independent contractor, and
Just keep going. There she goes. All right. Gina shown on Flintstone, Murray and Simon on Park Vista, Tim Paulson on Skyway, Monique Caulfield, Reef Street, Sabine, Tiffany Chin, Bates Hennington, Marisa, and Laura Anderson all have new escrows this week. Excellent job, guys. Cam. All right, closed leases, Day, Angelina, Sharon Bostomsky, Christina Kim, Eden, and Christina again. Congratulations, you guys. New listings.
New graphics too.
Yeah, Cam's working on the graphics. Tim has a lease listing. You want to talk about that, Tim?
Sure. Duplex in the Hollywood Hills. It's my personal property. 2 beds, 1.5 bath. It comes with a garage and a parking spot. What else? It's up by the Hollywood Bowl. Nice unit, built in 1925. Got a little outdoor space, hardwood floors. easy to show, vacant. And one thing that I'll let you know too is that the second unit, which is a little bit bigger, has a fireplace and a bigger outdoor area. Those guys are set to leave in July, but we'd be more than happy to vacate now, because one guy's getting married and he's already pulled out. So the other guy's, got to carry all the rent. So anyway, that other unit can be shown as well. And, they probably take 2 weeks to get out.
Great.
That's it.
Yep.
I just showed it to Dragana. Oh, and here's the
I
other
like
thing.
the space. What's that?
Yeah. Anyone's interested, give me a call and I'll tell
Yeah,
you.
they're side by sides. They're really
Side by side. Yeah, there's no one's above the other. Exactly.
Yep. Love it. All right. Next is Pete Bonacore and his property 1708 3rd Avenue, 2 units, 1,900 square feet total. It's an income property for $1,050,000 is what I'm going to say.
That listed already?
Yeah, no, he's been showing it. I actually saw it. It's great. The little unit in the back is a 1-bed, 1-bath. Is fantastic, and it also could come with a bonus space behind it. And the front has, I think it's 3 beds. Yeah, 3 beds, 2 baths in the front, and then the attic space. That whole attic space has been drywalled and flooring down there. So, theoretically, you can do just about anything. It's really, I sat there going, how can I swing this? It's a nice property. It really is.
Is it a pull down stairs?
No, it's a regular staircase, not pull down stairs, regular staircase going up. And the outdoor space is very cut up so that the person with the one bed, 1 bath, they walk up the one side of the building, they enter, and then they have their outdoor area completely separate from the main house's outdoor area. And it's cute. It's got little tables and I think it's a great property. I wish my clients had offered on it. I thought it was perfect for them.
I must have just missed it when it came on, but
Yeah, no, it's a really nice property. And I'm sure it's going to go for what's it at, 1,050,000? It'd probably be 115 is my guess. It's going to go for 100,000 over that.
All right. Next we have Sabine Domains, 7171 Pacific View Drive, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,180 square feet for just under $1 million, $985,000. Steve Senegram on Raleigh has a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 646 square foot house, I believe, for just under $800,000. Tiffany Chin on Grand Avenue, 1050 Grand. Do you want to talk about that, Tiffany?
Sure. Yeah, it's a great 2-bedroom, 2-bath on the 12th floor of the 1050 building downtown. Completely done. This build was in 2017, so everything is very new still. The kitchen has a huge island, opens out to this living area that you see. And my client bought this particular unit. I think he was one, if not the first, one of the first to move into the building and buy. And he chose north facing views because that's the premium view there.
Excellent.
975,000. Pool, jacuzzi, like all the amenities, 24-hour concierge, all of that good stuff.
What's the HOA, Tiff?
That's a fantastic question. I don't remember. I'll put it in the chat for you. That's okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next is De Young Her on Grand, 1111 Grand, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, a smidge under $1 million for 1,670 square feet. Very cool space. Frank Moni on Camilla in North Hollywood has 2 units, income properties, 2,700 square feet for $989,000. Also, Joseph Lee. Joseph, did you want to talk about this lease?
Sure. Is the actual address is 310 North Van Ness Avenue, unit number 5. It's about 1,200 square feet. It's across the park, the Robert Byrne Park, like right across. So it's convenient to everywhere. It's walking distance from our office too. It's conveniently located to everywhere.
Excellent.
The only thing it would be the parking. Like the unit doesn't come with the parking, but there is plenty of parking on the street.
All right, great, Joseph. Thank you. Next, we have Christina Kim. You have a 1-bedroom, 1-bath lease. You want to talk about it, or you want me to do that?
Yeah, so it's in the Tokyo Loft in DTLA. It comes with 2 parking actually. And one of the parking is super convenient because it's on the same level as the actual entrance of the units. If you're familiar with the building, secured, the HOA is like 4 something, yeah. I think it's.
What's the HOA have to do with it?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. It's
No,
okay.
I'm just curious.
So anyways, it's really spacious. It's got its own private bedroom as well, high ceilings, industrial loft. It can come furnished or unfurnished, same price. Pets are welcomed as well. Yeah.
It's cute. I like
it. It could be for short term and for long term.
Excellent. Thank you, Christina. All right, here we go. Congratulations to all of our agents with new listings. Thank you so much. All right, let's
Talk about one that I've got coming up.
Sure, absolutely.
It's gonna be, I think I'm gonna put it in coming soon on probably Friday, and then it'll go active next week. I could potentially show it over the weekend if you have anybody, but I'm getting vaccinated on Friday, so we'll see how I feel. It's 1337 North Benton Way in Silver Lake. It's very, very cool house. About a little over 2,000 square feet for the main house. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, plus 2 offices in the main house. Big open floor plan, renovated. The backyard is stunning. It's like design with a spa, with a waterfall and benches and beautiful lighting. So if anybody looking in Silver Lake, it also has a 250 square foot exterior entrance studio. It is not permitted, but it does have a bathroom. They used it as a living space for their au pair. But that extra 250 square feet is not permitted. So anybody looking in Silver Lake, think we're going to go out at 1,649. Might test the price point, might end up going a little higher than that when we go.
It's better to go under market and get lots of offers.
Yeah, there's one a couple doors down that's a little bit bigger, newer construction that just went out at 2.6. So I a little crazy. Like I don't think, I mean, it's too high, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't really want 50 offers on it, so I'm kind of working that.
An offer would
Anybody
be nice though.
It's all staged and ready to go, and I'm happy to show it to you.
Excellent. All right. All right,
I
Kev.
have a parking listing.
Is that Joseph?
Yes.
Go ahead, Joseph.
Yes, the address is 1234 Wilshire. It's packet listing. The owner we just listed, leased it out, but the owner changed his mind. He wants to sell it, so it has to be with the tenant. It's really nice building. The building is called Barrel. They just went to like huge renovation and new swimming pool, new area and everything. And it has great yoga studio in the building, library, good amenities, and really right next to the downtown LA.
Yeah.
We're
Just
thinking
west of the
about like,
just west of the 110, right? Just, isn't it? 110?
yes.
Yeah.
The price is to be determined, but we're thinking about like 700 around that price.
Excellent. All right, Joseph. Anyone else while we're in this little mode here about listings or the such?
I have one, Joey.
Go ahead, Stella.
This
Or
is
Jacqueline, I'm sorry.
It's okay. So I have a pocket triplex, 3 2-bedroom, 1-bath units in West Adams, west of La Brea, east of Crenshaw, just off of Jefferson.
Great.
Really well maintained, current rents. If anybody has a client that's looking in the area, go ahead and give me a call or email me.
Sounds like an old equation.
What's the price?
1.4.
Sounds like a good one.
Jacqueline, can you call me, or I don't have her number?
You can get it from
Yeah.
the desk. Yeah.
Oh, and I have another one. It's a little bit further away. If anybody's looking for mid-centuries up in the hills, it's probably going to be out in about a month. We're going to go out at 295. Pool. It's about 3,500 square feet. Could definitely use some renovations. So not a tear down though. It's a super, super cool house. It's a very rock and roll house. The drummer from Muse lives across the street. The John Frusciante from the Chili Peppers lives down the street. It's super cool.
You're the coolest, Charlotte. Totally rock and roll.
The house is. I'm tired. The house is cool.
All right. Anybody else have any listings that they want to talk about or the such? All right. We'll do wants and needs at the end. But Cam has a little special announcement, several special announcements, I'm led to believe. Go ahead, Cam. It's all you.
All right. Yeah, you guys. So Red Day is coming up in about 2 months. So we have something planned. I can't really get into the details of it right now. But me and Laura were working on a big thing. It's going to be really, really cool. And we're actually going to have the head CEO of this nonprofit speak at next week's meeting. So if you want to stay for maybe the last 20 minutes, you always can, just to find out more about it. But it's really, really cool. I'm super excited about it. And yeah, so this is just a little teaser and just a reminder that Red Day is coming up in 2 months. And the next thing we have going on, we have a brand new agent services portal website that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. We're going to have 2. So one of them is going to be an express sort of website. So it's going to have everything you need just on one page. But we're also going to have a second one that's embedded that basically lets you access events, your calendar, everything like that. It's going to be really, really cool. But I'm excited about it. It's going to literally streamline every single thing you could find, or if you have any questions, all on one site. So yes, it'll be very, very fun, and it will reveal April 1st. So I'm excited.
Yay, we're very excited. So just imagine that you don't have to sign on to half a dozen different websites. You can go to this one jump point and, go from there. Go to KW Connect, or go to our Google Docs, or go to Michael Lewis Marketing, all from one portal. Yeah. Very excited. Yay. All right. Thank you, Cameron. And now we have a very special presentation. All right. This is our vendor. Before we do our vendor, before we get into Peter, how you doing, Peter?
Hi, Joey. How are you?
Good to hear your voice. Let's just do wants and needs before we jump into that, right? Because Peter's going to take around 10 or 15 minutes, and I want to make sure that we get the agent's wants and needs first. How's that? Anybody? Jump right in there. Anybody have wants, needs, fill the bucket, boom. You remember that? That's a little Pavlovian suggestion there.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, Alex.
Hi. I don't even know if it's worth putting out there because I just feeling really frustrated for my buyers right now. We just
Put it
keep
out
getting
there.
shut out. I'm looking for a property for my client in maybe Atwater or somewhere in Pasadena. She's open to something a little smaller. She can go to about 1,255. We've put in some offers on some places and we just keep getting beat out.
Right.
She can put a lot down. She's fully pre-qualified, everything. Money in the bank. Great. She's a great buyer. But we're just getting knocked down around here. So
how about the G word, Glendale?
That's kind of what I just started talking to her about. It's funny. She rents there right now. So she does know it. But yeah,
There's lots of upside in Glendale too.
Yeah.
South Pass.
That's right. Yeah. And then this is super random. I have a client who's actually looking in Ojai. She's first time buyer. And there are places that exist in the 800 price point, 800,000, but we're getting beat out on that too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really hard right now. So
wow.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right. Well, that won't last forever, but keep up the good fight. Right.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Anybody else? Wants, needs, filled the bucket. All right. That was easy enough. Let's go to Peter. Oh, good, Charlotte.
Anybody, and I'm sorry if this came up, I missed the first few minutes of the meeting. Has anybody is there going to be any changes based on LA moving into these different tiers that's going to affect us that anybody's aware of as far as peds, open houses? I mean, is any of that going to come back? Does anybody have a clue?
To my understanding, we are ahead of the curve, right? It's all the other businesses are coming up to us, right? We've been able to do showings under the CDC guidelines. So I don't know that any of those guidelines are being relaxed, Charlotte. I do see more adapted open house signs out. And I don't know if that's just people, well, to my knowledge, there's no relaxing of those rules, but there might be a relaxing of the enforcement of those rules. I would still cover your open house sign, the words open house with appointments for appointments call or appointments only or whatever you choose to put on there. But I do see a lot more of them out. So that's the only thing I see changing short term. I don't know of any other relaxed restrictions like, more people in the house or no mask or, not sanitizing or all of those, CDC guidelines. So, or the relaxing of the use of PPE.
If anything had come from the MLS or anything, because I'd heard that specifically as it related to like Brokers Caravan, that they were kind of expanding the hours and letting people, preview properties in a little bit, organized fashion. Then
yeah, I wouldn't. The MLS isn't necessarily the governing body in this particular case, but I doubt that they would say something that the Greater Los Angeles Board wouldn't say. The overreaching is CAR and the DRE. So,
okay. So I'll keep an eye. I'm just trying to figure out where to look for the info, and you're saying it would come from CAR.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so. Yeah. Or the DRE. Because they're playing off the governor. And then the local, I guess, the local can't be less restrictive, I don't think. I think it's the highest restriction is what stays in place. So I think a lot of these businesses are coming back just to be on par with our level of being able to do business.
And I mean, like, I guess nobody has any idea, but anything to bump us in the line for the vaccine? As people working in the
I
field,
would,
like,
dragging it to a fully candid conversation, do whatever you have to do, right? I mean, you know, Tim's.
The place I gave that to you, Dragona.
yeah,
You know, you go there in the morning. I mean, I thought it was, you know, I went there 2 days ago and I got there like, you know, 4 o'clock thinking that it was like a leftover thing, whatever they had left. But on the next day I got there at like 9:40. Friends of mine were there at 9:30 and they're not in the list and they're on the wait list. And boom, they were in and out of there in I think a half an hour. I was there at 9:40. I got vaccinated. My wife got vaccinated. My nephew, who's 38, was in the line and they took him in and got vaccinated. It has nothing. You just go to the place I told you, and I have it. It's in the chat here. If you need to get vaccinated, go there early, get on the line, and you'll get a vaccination.
Yeah,
it's just done. And they have, you know, Moderna, Pfizer, and the Johnson & Johnson. If you tell them, you know, I'm heading out of town tomorrow, I need it in one shot.
Can you put it in the chat again? Because I came on late.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sorry.
Thank you, Tim.
No worries.
Charlotte, I just want to give you a shout out at Star. Thank you so much for posting on Facebook about CVS. I walked in, I spoke to the pharmacist. They put me on the list. I was number 20. And the next day, my husband and I got a call. We went in and got our vaccinations. It was just done. And it was Johnson & Johnson, one and done. So thank you for that.
I know, I'm so happy. So many people did off of that thread, and I actually never got called. My CVS they never got any more. So I'm going Friday. I've been doing some side teaching at my son's school, so that puts me in education. So
yeah, but that CVS, like I went like the day after Star and it wasn't doing it anymore. So
yeah, here's the thing. It's a contact sport, right? If you depend on the online experience, you're going to be last in line. But if you show up, get there, get engaged with, you know, whatever mechanism that is, whether it's a CVS or this Kindred Community Center, it's happening for people. So, but it is a contact sport. You have to get in there.
Yeah, you have to show up, and you got to, you know, like I said, for me it was 1 hour and 45. I think Pete, it was a little longer. My nephew
2 hours. Pete was 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah. So you figure you're going to spend 2 hours. People bring chairs and they sit there, and they run through the people. They get, you know, as long as you get there early, I think you pretty much, I don't want to say guaranteed, but you have a very, very good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try today. Also.
You don't need to say that you have any illnesses or anything.
Nothing.
What happened is they've opened up the tiers this week as well, so that people who have what they call underlying conditions, which is a pretty broad thing. If you have any autoimmune and you don't need a doctor's note, if there's something that makes you feel that you really need it, you just say yes on the form. I mean, I did it. I looked at Dodger Stadium for Moderna on Monday, and Friday was completely open with times. The shortage is not what it was a few weeks ago. So like we said, just do what you got to do.
Right. And California's on the honor system. So if you have some sort of health issue and you just feel like you do, like Charlotte said, you can get a vaccine. You don't need any documentation at all.
I didn't see him turning anybody away.
Because of HIPAA, they can't legally even ask you what your medical condition is. So if you feel that you're put in harm's way, then get yourself a vaccine. You're not, at this point, I don't believe you're taking it from somebody else who deserves it more. That has passed. That's my opinion. But
if there's a nurse or a caregiver who has not gotten it by now, that's their choice. If there's a person in a nursing home who has not gotten it by now, that's it's readily available, as that was what I think Charlotte's saying, for anyone who legitimately needs it. And so now it's just the doors are just opening a little wider and a little wider in the next couple. So I would say just take advantage of like what Charlotte says. Be aggressive about your need for it. Yeah, agreed. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? We good? All right. Let's go back to our sponsor. All right, Peter.
Hi,
Peter.
guys. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right. If you don't mind making me the host just temporarily so I can share my screen, or maybe I can do it without that. We'll see. Yeah, no, I have to wait on that. Okay, perfect. Okay, so just can everyone see that, the slide that's showing?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Well, I will just jump right into it then. So, good morning. I guess still morning for you guys there. My name is Peter De La Flor. I am one of the marketing coordinators here with Reminder Media. So I want to thank you, Joey, for having me out here today to chat with everyone. So a quick background on our company. We've proudly been in business now for 17 years, and we are based right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We started in a garage in 2004, and we've grown significantly over the years because of our success within the realm of real estate. So today's webinar is called Stop Missing Opportunities and Start Connecting. Okay. So I can say with complete certainty that whether you are brand new or you're part-time or you're a seasoned veteran or anything in between, that referral business and client retention is absolutely critical to your success in this business. So to highlight a few things from a recent study conducted by NAR, you'll notice that 53% of buyers and 63% of sellers found their agent by referral or by going with the last business professional that they worked with in previous years. So I understand everyone wants to be a good listing agent since that's where the money is, but when you take a closer look at the 63% of sellers that found an agent through referral, you'll notice that less than 6% of sellers found their agent through websites and traditional farming tools combined. So this tells us that people may go online to check out houses and research agents, but when the time comes for them to list their home, they're going to find their agent through someone they already know and trust, or they'll use the same realtor that they used the last time. Okay, so now knowing, excuse me, that most of your leads are coming from these referrals, where are you spending your money? NAR's recent study found that 63% of licensed agents are spending $0 a year on referral-based relationship expenses. I talk to a lot of agents every day, and so the fact simply is that agents struggle to put their time, their effort, their emotion, their energy, and then most importantly, their money into the right places. So now here is why we are truly in business. I don't want anyone in the office or from home Zooming to drive by the home of a past client or a friend or a relative or even just one of your neighbors down the street and then see a for sale sign with a competitor's name on it. Nor do I want anyone listening today to log on to the MLS and see a potential client that you've devoted your time, your effort, your energy, and your money into, and that they've listed with a different agent. So these are the missed opportunities that I'll be addressing in the presentation, and that's with a very simple statement. This is a relationship business. Human nature tends to hover towards what we see the most. So with that said, the easiest way for you to generate more referrals and secure those repeat transactions is by reminding your clients that you value that relationship and by reminding them that you appreciate the business that they send your way. And so that's where we come in. We help agents stay connected with their spheres of influence and their past clients in order to help generate referral opportunities and secure future transactions. Okay, so we have two ways of helping you stay connected to the people that matter the most to your business. So first, we have our flagship publication, the American Lifestyle magazine, that we've been publishing now for over 15 years. The content is a lot like Architectural Digest. It's mostly general interest articles about travel, art, leisure, all that good stuff. And then about 2 years ago, we launched our second publication called Start Healthy. So this was originally intended for our clients in the medical or the healthcare field. The magazines are the exact same in terms of the customization options, but the content for Start Healthy is all geared towards living a healthy lifestyle, such as healthy recipes and fitness tips, how to build a better immune system, creating a better sleep environment, and things along those lines. And it was so popular that we began offering it to real estate agents about a year and a half ago. Okay, so both of the magazines are 48-page coffee table pieces that you can brand entirely to your business and to the recipient. So it's very important to note that there are not any business-related content in the magazines. We don't want your clients to feel marketed to or solicited to in any way. Okay, so we give you the ability to brand yourself right on the front cover. We'll include your photo, your name, your contact info, the office logo. We'll have it all right there. So your recipients will know exactly who sent them this magazine the second that they take it out of the mailbox. And then you'll have several different choices for your cover options and the designs as well. So on the inside front cover, we give you the opportunity to write a personalized letter or a bio or a value proposition, and it'll have your recipient's name at the very top. So this will never say, "Dear valued client," or anything that would be received as lazy or generic. You have like some A-list clients and they just had a baby, you can let them know that you know. So the letter is customizable down to the individual client level. So for instance, "Dear Bill and Judy, congrats on the new addition to the family. I can't wait to meet her." And then that's an added bit of personality, and it goes a long way in the eyes of the recipients. So if you're a new agent, this is the perfect place to put a value proposition. Like, how long have you been in the area? What are you looking to accomplish for your prospects? That kind of thing. So then we also have 2 branded tear out cards, one in the front and one in the back of the magazine. So recipes are always a big hit, but we offer tons of content to choose from decorative tips, cleaning tips, health tips, etc. And so these are great for being torn out and then passed along to a prospect from your clientele or your sphere of influence. We give you complete control over the back cover as well. We have a ton of templates to choose from with your photos and branding to be displayed on, or we can help design something from scratch to highlight, sold listings, sold properties, testimonials, all that good stuff. But enough about the piece itself. There are things, in this business that we just can't do. We can't take our clients to dinner every other quarter just so we can earn their business years down the road. We'd obviously, all go broke in the process. And then on the other side of the spectrum, there's newsletters, there's flyers. I'm not knocking that stuff because every touch point is worthwhile. However, the number one reason that agents use our services is because of our shelf life. Okay, we track ourselves at 3 to 4 weeks of shelf life at any given time in any given residence. And at this time, there's a few things happening. Rather than getting tossed in the trash like so many other tools out there, you're inside the home of your clients on a coffee table or a countertop or even the bathroom, and they've got a visual representation of how much you value that relationship. And so therefore, you're top of mind when it comes to real estate. Perception is reality. So people want to work with and refer people that are at the top of their game. So when it comes to trusting a business professional with buying or selling a home, I want to ensure that each of you are considered first and foremost before any of your competition. Our goal is to have each of your names completely synonymous with real estate so that each of your recipients and you can capitalize on every bit of opportunity that they have. So are there any questions at this time? Okay, no worries. So just grab a pen, and I just want to go over one more thing, and I can tell you what you would need to get started. Okay, so this is brand new. We've just started recently using this in the past couple months. It's our targeted follow-up, okay? So this will use a combination of publicly available and proprietary data to develop predictive analytics about the people that you have us send this to, and it will score their likelihood to have a real estate need within the next 12 months. So in turn, it's helping you better identify and prioritize the individuals in your database who are in an immediate need of your services. I am not the most tech-savvy person in the world, but it does this by leveraging over 250 data points, and it is 72% accurate so far in terms of predicting listings each year. So this service is currently only available for our real estate clients, and it's designed to help you know exactly who in your database to follow up with and when. And so it's making the process of reaching out that much easier. Our targeted follow-up scores are refreshed every 30 days. Okay, and again, this would only be available for our clients who are in real estate. Okay, so a few incentives that we're offering as part of the group promotion. Okay, one-time activation fee. It's normally $299. We are going to lower it down for you guys for just $99. This is the only portion that you pay up front. It gives you exclusivity. No one else will be able to send this to your contacts, not another agent. Bless you. Sorry, my dog sneezed. Not a financial advisor, no one. Okay, these are locked in for you. And so also it will give you a marketing assistant that will hold your hand through the entire process, making this, even more turnkey. So the price per magazine is just $3.99. You will not have to pay for those until we mail them out for you. Our minimum's $50, so that would just be $199.50 at the time of mailing, and that's after we customize it the way you want and you give us the okay and we go to print. Then there's a one-time trial we're offering. So you can gauge the feedback and then let the response dictate your future with our company. All right. Okay, so I'll just take a step back then real quick, highlight something that's crucial to your business. So whether you're a client of ours or not, phone calls are absolutely necessary as far as, keeping your business moving forward. The true value that I'm able to provide to you is this. No one likes receiving sales calls. Our publication gives you a valid reason and a friendly reason to make some phone calls to check in with your clients. So use the tips, the recipes, the articles, all as talking points and the reasons for your call. And then what you'll realize is that the barrier from agent to client is now broken. So you're able to have a friendly conversation that's got nothing to do with real estate. And on this phone call, you'll have the two most important questions answered. Number one, is the relationship with your client still intact? And two, is anyone else prospecting them for their business? You need to know these things. And then after you've solidified the relationship, you just do what you do best and you set the expectation that you're looking to help their relatives, their friends in any way possible. You're painting the picture of what a good real estate lead looks like, whether it's pregnancy, graduating college, marriage, divorce, anything. And when you focus your marketing on people that already appreciate and value you as a person, it's not if you get the business from them, but rather when you get their business. So are there any broad or general questions or any specific questions that pertain to you and where you're at in your career? Just feel free to give me a call. I'll have my number up here for a minute. So again, I just want to thank you guys for listening to me today. Joey, I want to thank you again for the opportunity. We are going to leave the incentives open for the next 2 weeks, but I just want everyone to jot my number down. If anyone likes this and is thinking they want to at least try it, or even just has questions, you can shoot me a text now saying you want to talk later today or tomorrow. And if you give me a shot today or tomorrow, I will pay for an extra 15 magazines for you as a personal thank you. So guys, thank you again so much for having me today. I really do appreciate it. And I will switch the hosting duties back over to you.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you.
And our pleasure. And I think that's a wrap, right, Cam? Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Have a great day.
I'm gonna take that as a yes from Cameron. It's great to see you all. Big love, Star. See you smiling. That's good. And the Dragona. Everybody else, it's great to see you guys. Big love. And happy St. Patty's Day. Rob, any words of wisdom for drinking on St. Patty's Day?
You never can go wrong with whiskey.
All right. Irish whiskey or any kind of whiskey?
Irish whiskey.
All right. Break out the Jamesons. Slip it in your coffee. Enjoy.
And green beer.
Green beer.
Guinness.
Green beer. Green beer's dubious. Do they still paint the river in Chicago?
42 tons.
I have no idea how to fill out any of these forms they sent me for Kyle's deal.
Tracy doesn't realize.
And it's long legal
Let's
issues.
jump before Tracy says something.
Tracy figures we're done.
Yes. What is the river that goes through Chicago?
Oh Christ, I could tell you.
Oh, yes, the Green River in Chicago.
Is this the Chicago River?
I don't think so, but
I thought it was.
Sorry, guys. I was just anxious to talk to Joey.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll get back to it. It's not the Ohio River, is it? That doesn't start up there, does it? No.
I don't think so.
Anyway, it's nowhere near Ohio. You guys have a great day. Okay, I'm rambling now.
Bye-bye. Yeah, just fill in the time.
Bye.
For the record, it is the Chicago River.
It is the Chicago River?
Yeah.
Who did know?
This.
Joey, I'm gonna call you now.
Okay.
All right, take care, you guys.
All right. Yep, they did it again this year. Eileen sent me the article.